Now I'm understanding why people like dynamic microphone. Wait, wasn't I inside the ship? Seriously, guys, don't kick me out on
Cal,
this horrible weather.
over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Nice sunroof. And welcome back. As you can see, my throat is still recovering little by little. Really bad at this game. Is it just me, or does it seem like that this is a new character, so they've designed the character action to look clumsy? Maybe that's why. Majestic every time I look at it. Okay. What to do?
BD1? Just making sure you're still there. Oh, okay. What do we find?
Orange would be better. Easier to find.
Just won't open.
I like the simple but nice concept of the game. One way door, which is a shortcut, is locked. Where to go around. While coming back, we unlock it. Yep, still recovering from the cough. Although it is a bit irritating to know all the solution for this unnecessary work is right in front of you, but you can't use it.
Scanning again? What'd you find?
Storage cube. Zephos high. Wait, what is Zephos? Damn, the lightsabers. Masterpiece.
Can't get through.
Kidding me? A cloth is blocking my path like a wall? You're joking, right?
Heard what happened to the commander? Yeah, Skunkus got in his quarters somehow. Nearly blew him up. Rumor has it someone put it there on purpose.
Hey! Oh, something was in there.
I'd rather prefer weapon upgrades.
Watch out, BD. He's almost friendly.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zepho.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Oh crap, it's a Jedi! Run! Seriously guys, what do you think you're gonna do? That guy's a lightsaber. Yeah, I never understood. Jedi can overtake entire squads of like stormtroopers, yet still engage. Stormtroopers still engage. I'm like, if I was a stormtrooper, I'm like, oh no, I'm not getting stuck here. As soon as I see a lightsaber, run. No selling or trading. Second aid, man.
Who's back there?
Oh, stop. Bam.
Let's give him a thrashing.
Surrender.
Isn't there a little bit stealthy option?
Scanning again? Find something?
Wait, scout troopers are different from stormtroopers? But we already fought without BP1. We fought these guys without BP1.
I see you.
Wait, is there a single voice actor for all the
Back up, I've got
stormtroopers?
this. Slip up now.
Master Jedi. There's a scout trooper. What is there to scan? Oh, commander. Hey, maybe the pad. I did watch the Star Wars originals prequel very long time ago. I didn't know there's so much detail. Wait, when we meditate, if our enemies respawn. No, not meditating here.
Where are you taking us?
The Empire's forced the villagers from their homes. Frightened refugees, shipped off to work camps. Or worse.
Eviction.
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
Palpatine will have what he wants. Where to do? Sorry, where to go?
Someone's down there. Move on down, Jedi.
Seriously, if someone's down there, don't start shooting at them. Seriously, they've always been cartoonishly evil. You have comms. Tell them there's an enemy here.
Squad get overtaken by a group of scads. It's the Jedi.
Damn. Sorry.
Jedi! I'll drop you!
Combos.
Doing okay back there, BD1?
If I meditate, all of my enemies will come back to life, right?
Doing okay back there, BD1?
Yes, the most deadliest weapon of a Jedi. Let's use it as a flashlight, why don't we? Next time, keep a flashlight in hand. I cannot tell how much it irritates me to use a freaking lightsaber as a freaking flashlight. It's lightsaber for crying out loud. It's not a flashlight. Ish. Yeah, let's let the fish have some. You're kidding me with this, right? You serious? Who designed this?
That looks like a problem. Well,
Hmm. And where? Can I just force choke them?
I'm hungry. It's reducing the quality of my posture and aim. Doesn't surprise me. Rations at this posting are terrible. I'm just saying it's not my fault if I miss a target.
Thank goodness. Long live the Empire!
Kill us all! Look out!
Back up, I've got this. Watch my back.
What the?
Hurry! We're winning this!
I can take him myself.
Something tells me his rations were better than yours. Nice new weapon, I don't recognize it. Hey, I'm just telling you, if Luke came across that weapon, don't make me use my lightsaber as a freaking flashlight ever again. Don't remember this part. Close. You kidding me?
My friend, in the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zepho than I once believed possible.
That's it?
You seem happy.
Hey, that's why it's looking weird. They're guardrails. In the original trilogy, I didn't see a single one of these. It's like they went extinct under Emperor Palpatine. No more guardrails for my stormtroopers. We have enough mouths to feed. Oh. Nope. Not yet. Let's go. Nope. Yeah, too soon. Not soon enough.
It's up!
We'll win easy. Keep on him. Move.
Stay with him. Yeah, someone else take a hit.
Whoa. That was brutal.
Doing okay, BD1? Nice job.
Don't scan through my chest. I hate the puzzles in this. Yep, definitely hate the puzzles in this. Nope. You know, come on. With the name of Emperor Palpatine.
I copy. Moving back.
Whoa. I missed that one. Commander.
You seem happy. Everything okay, BD1? Glad to hear it.
You see? Intruder!
How's my lightsaber aim is better than Stormtrooper's actual gunning?
You know what? Jedi! Take that!
No. Bested by a Stormtrooper. What am I missing?
You seem happy.
This one looks hurt. I got this. Too solid. Someone? Anyone? Help? I hope he's down for good.
No. Why? No. Oh dear. Do I need to come from all the way back from the meditation spot? Kind of a long way. No. Oh come on. hate those puzzles. Yeah. Guardrails, yay! Did you know? More than rebels, more than Jedi Knights, more than the main character, the one thing that killed more Stormtrooper was the non-existing guardrails.
Jedi!
Hi. Dude, attack him.
Spot on!
Puzzle hater. Yeah, I'm not climbing that. No complaints about rations. Come on, guys. I like your victory. I'm really starting to hate this. Come on, there has to be something better. Stop hitting puzzles. Take it slow. I hate you, puzzles! No.
Hey, BD1? Just checking on you.
Guys, I'm right here. Start shooting. Dude. Hello. Ready? Guys. Whatever.
Not ready for this.
Wish is first strike. And
Yeah, someone else take a hit. Don't let him get me.
Back up, I've got this.
Come on. Yeah.
Cover me. Squad is down.
Nope. Yep. Clumsy movement really scary sometimes.
He's above us. I hear you.
Come on, there has to be a meditation spot. I don't want to come back this whole way again.
Get back here, intruder.
No, no, no. Mm. No, come on. 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. Meditation spot. No. Clearly I'm not liking this.
Incoming! Watch yourselves! Yes! I'm the only one gonna fight! Firing on the enemy! Too close! Chase him! Blast him again! Need one clean hit. Get him! Hey, got no more close range guys! Okay, Jedi, fight me. Pretty weak for a Jedi.
Ah, no, no. Okay, speedrun. I suck at speedruns. Speedrun. If anyone is there out watching, please don't score me. Let's see. Yay, guardrails. Slow down so Beast can kill the enemy. Full strike. Come on. Totally a suck at speedruns.
here.
I can't tell what that was. Hurry, catch him! He keeps slipping! Quick, take him down! Your distance. Strike him quickly!
Stim, BD-1.
Enemy above us.
Allow myself a lightsaber. Wait, what? I mean, I like lightsabers.
You aren't leaving here alive. You see something?
Say something.
We're alone now, Jedi.
Yeesh, man. Meditate. I really don't like puzzles.
Enemy! Help!
Guys, your friend was asking you for help. Where are you? Seriously. Such cruelty.
Down there.
Understood.
Someone else get in here.
Jedi. Weapons on him.
Yeah, I got him. Me? Is that even possible? I got you.
Hey.
Don't fall behind, BD1.
I can't push it.
No, so we are going to love force push as one of our shortcuts.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
How are you feeling, BD1? Good. I'm glad. Hey, BD1.
The villager was wounded, but he took out a trooper.
Guys, I'm here. Come get me. I have a lightsaber. I'm a Jedi-ish guy. Jedi is emphasis on ish. What happened to the body anyway?
Mariana, take care of our Sienna.
Yes, guys. Huh. Uh-huh. Clearly not. What to do, what to do. No way to go front, no place to go back. What am
BD1.
I missing?
Slip eventually. What are you doing?
You're not getting out of here alive, Jedi.
Yeah, he's right about that.
I'll break your guard. You won't get me.
Home run. Didn't we already scan him? Heavy assault. Sounds really scary. Don't look outside of the window, don't look outside of the window, don't look outside of the window. Wait a minute. I'll take the route to where exactly?
What are you doing down there? I got this. Maybe. Where'd you go?
Yeah, at least he took out the beast.
You seem happy.
Appreciate it.
For love of God. It's a freaking lightsaber! His throat's still recovering.
with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zepho, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology.
Seems like a nice guy. Look at me using lightsaber as
There's still no results. I wonder what's gonna happen to us.
Stop your worrying. We're not the ones in trouble.
The Jedi! I can't fight anymore!
Seems like a nice guy, but I'm the bad guy. Stop killing innocent people. Yep, that's not deadly at all. Hey. What? Why am I not able to? Fine. What the?
Stim here. Much better.
Am I missing something? Why? Come on, it's just one rope and one single jump. Why did you go right? Focus, relax, jump to your death. Huh.
Empire's pinpointed your location. You need to move fast.
On it. Thanks.
Might be helpful. Poor guy just doing his job.
Intruder there! Come on, don't let him get you.
Jedi's on the move. I can't watch. I'm not doing all the work. Hit the Jedi. We'll vanquish you. You cannot bypass this outpost.
Congrats, you succeeded.
Jedi's hurt. Some Jedi, huh?
I know, right? Sorry, after watching Andor, feel like with the exception of Palpatine, every other guy in the universe was good. Seriously, amazing show. And
Enemy! He's too skilled. Time to shine. Shoot at him.
I'll break your guard.
Hey! Did you find something, BD1?
excuse me for a minute. Do you think this will be more like camo in space? I'll be back 2 minutes. I'm back with more throat issues. Sorry, bad weather. Where were we? Camo in space. I like going green. I was under the impression when we did this on the junkyard planet, that'll be the last. I didn't actually think it'll be like one of the fun game mechanics we get to do in different stages.
I found something.
What do they know?
No mention of Cordova. I don't think the Empire knows he's been here.
Then we have the advantage. For now.
See? A flashlight. A freaking flashlight. For crying out loud, a flashlight. Great. Ambush me. I'm not meditating here.
That's interesting. We're on the right track.
I'm confused. Did the Empire dig this for us? We need a stronger flashlight.
There's a storm up ahead. Something about it crippled the Empire's equipment. I can feel something pulling me there, beyond the storm.
Follow it.
Do you mean the
Let the
Force?
Force sharpen your instincts.
All right. I'll do my best.
Battery. Cough. Man. No, I actually died. I was just playing around like it's a goat. Guess not.
Never seen a storm do that before. Yeah, it's incredible.
Help me, BD!
My friend, I believe this to be the earliest Cepho sign we've uncovered yet. observations. I cannot chase the Bogano fault from my mind. Its visions shape the direction of an entire culture. I must understand why.
I'm in the tomb. It's massive.
And the Empire?
No sign of them down here.
What about Cordova?
Still not sure what I'm supposed to find. He's a little...
Eccentric? Tell me about it. But he wouldn't send us here for his amusement. Keep an open mind.
I can only force shot thing, not force push or force pull.
You see that? Ugh.
Great, a booby trap planned. Like we didn't have enough ambushes. No, okay, there has to be some way.
Some help here, BD1? I'm okay.
No. Yep, clearly cannot use that explosion to jump off. Oh, it's a fungal.
Hey there, BD1.
Okay, strong winds. where to go, what to do. Dead by plant.
Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. When I'm catcalled in the street, I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this is Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
Every time I think that Disney has made the worst possible TV show or movie, somehow they managed to lower the bar even further. The trailers for this series simply did not do it justice. Yes, there were obvious problems with the CGI and the writing, but I was caught off guard at how unbelievably and hilariously awful this show actually turned out to be. This first episode alone is easily the worst thing ever created for the MCU, and that's saying a lot. when you take into consideration dumpster fires like the Eternals and the recent female Thor movie. Brace yourself, because this series is worse than you can imagine. She-Hulk is bad. Episode 1. Couple quick things to cover before I break down the episode. Before the show was even released, Disney was already in full damage control, doing all the standard stuff like saying, if you don't like the show, it's because you hate women. They do this every single time they're about to release something they know is going to be awful, and they really want to shift the blame. Of course, this nonsense doesn't work anymore, but they try it anyways.
Don't blame others for your bad decisions.
Another thing is that the CGI is terrible, though this is not unique because a lot of Disney's recent projects have had terrible CGI. The reason for this is obvious. Disney is prioritizing quantity over quality, with a new show being released every 6 weeks, whether it's for the MCU or Star Wars. They're just cranking out as much content as they possibly can. However, when confronted with the bad CGI, the show creators for this series decided to take a very, shall we say, strange route and blame the bad CGI on men having unrealistic expectations of women, as if that somehow had anything to do with...
It's not just wind rippling through these chimes. Voices. From the past.
And the bad CGI. Basically, it was just another way of them saying, it's not our fault that it's garbage, it's because you hate the womans. Do you happen to see a pattern developing here? Help! Help! I'm being repressed! However, this strikes closer to home than you might think, because there does happen to be a great deal of sexism in regard to the show, except it comes exclusively from the writers and not from the audience. As you'll see, it's pretty clear that the writers on the show have a very deep-seated hatred of men, and they choose to express that through both the dialogue and the characters. The episode begins with Jennifer in her office practicing a speech in front of a few others. She works...
Seems like these spheres are related to the sockets on the ground. What do you think, Biddy?
Zephyr meditation rituals. I think they were training Force users.
Works as a lawyer and is going to be her closing argument. However, as she's leaving the room, she stops and turns directly to the camera and starts speaking to the audience. Now, I realize that some people might not like this and might think that it breaks immersion, but She-Hulk does have the ability to break the fourth wall, just like some other characters like Deadpool, Joker, and Animal Man. She-Hulk is capable of doing this, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but in this regard, Disney is adhering to the canon of the character by allowing her to break the fourth wall.
Not as stupid as you look like.
She says that she needs to explain what's been happening up until now, which leads into a flashback of Jen and Bruce sitting in a car. This appears to take place shortly after the events of Endgame, because Bruce Banner still has an injury from his use of the Infinity Stones. He is once again in human form, and he explains that this is possible because of some sort of device that he created. The conversation starts with an obvious product placement for Cheetos, which also happens again later in the episode. I don't have a problem with this sort of thing, just don't make it as obnoxious as they do in this episode. Regardless, this is followed by the show creators wasting over a minute of screen time with Jen talking about Captain America. No, not him. See, that's not, no. See, that's the Falcon. I was referring to Captain America. Yeah, that guy, right there. I know sometimes people get confused. See, first one's the Falcon, this one's Captain America. Anyways, Jennifer wastes over a minute of screen time in order to make a joke about how Steve Rogers must still be a virgin, and as you would expect, this is not time well spent, as the joke falls completely flat.
I'm glad to see you got a sense of humor.
Suddenly, a spaceship appears in front of them, and Jennifer swerves off the road, resulting in the crash, leading into the MCU. Phase 4 of the MCU is referred to as the MCU because Disney decided that they wanted the entire focus of Marvel to be based around women. They do this not by lifting up female characters, but rather by tearing down popular male characters so that the female characters look better in contrast. The argument from woke weirdos is that the MCU was centered around male characters for the first few years, so it's only fair that Disney switches it and now makes it all about female characters. However, this claim is both stupid and wrong. The first 3 phases of the MCU were not centered around male characters. They were centered around popular characters who happen to be male. But Disney and other woke weirdos don't understand that, and as a result, we got the MCU, and that is the reason why the next scene will break canon and play out the way that it does.
Oh shit, here we go again.
In the show, after the crash, Jen only has a very small injury on her arm, while Bruce is much more severely injured, while also helplessly dangling upside down while stuck in his seatbelt like an idiot. Jen manages to pull him out of the car, but in the process, a small amount of his blood drips into her injury, and this causes an almost immediate reaction, and Jen transforms for the first time into She-Hulk. However, that bullshit didn't happen in the comics and is not canon. It was Bruce who came to the rescue for Jennifer. She had been severely injured in an attack and needed a blood transfusion. Bruce was the only one available, but it wasn't a simple matter for him. He needed to make a difficult decision. He knew that if he gave his blood to his cousin, who shared enough genetic similarity, that she would also gain the Hulk affliction that he has. This was a problem for him because Bruce believed that the Hulk was a curse and had ruined his life, and he did not want to make someone else that he cared about suffer in the same way. But the alternative was to simply let Jennifer die, so Bruce ultimately made the decision to save Jennifer, but also curse her with the Hulk affliction. The canon comic book version of these events made it so that Bruce saved Jennifer and did so only through a very difficult decision. The MCU version, on the other hand, which is not canon I might add, removes all of Bruce's agency and instead made him a bumbling, helpless idiot, and Jen only gains her power through sheer stupid luck. These changes were made because of the rules that Disney created for the MCU. That female characters are not allowed to be depicted as weak, and they must always be able to save themselves. Male characters are prohibited from being able to save female characters in danger. It is simply not allowed in the MCU. Female characters must always be the ones that rescue the male character.
You're a man when I tell you you're a man.
Regardless, because of Bruce's blood and bad CGI, Jennifer turns into Shrek and runs off into the forest. where she wakes up in the middle of the night and then wanders over to a sports bar and sneaks into the bathroom in order to clean herself up. But don't worry, it gets worse. The next two scenes set up even more of the man-hating nonsense from the writers. Moments after entering the bathroom, another group of women also enter, and they notice that Jen is in a disheveled state, and instantly they accuse a man of doing it to her. Then they try to help her in possibly the stupidest way possible by prioritizing her makeup and giving her a new pair of shoes.
How come God hogs are full of good followers and we get all the retards?
Shortly after, Jen walks outside, where she is immediately accosted by several drunk male characters. But since Jen is such a girl boss, she turns into Shrek and attacks them. One of the most basic things in writing is that every scene needs to add something to the story, otherwise it's just worthless filler. I've talked about this before, how Disney likes to add useless nonsense in order to extend and pad out the length of an episode. But this scene in particular is much worse than that. That's because this scene doesn't actually add anything to Jennifer's character, it doesn't push the storyline further, and having her transform into Shrek a second time doesn't have any meaningful impact. Additionally, the end of this scene is going to be a fade out, which is exactly what happened in the previous scene. So it doesn't have any change other than that it was simply inserted into the episode. However, there is one reason and one reason alone why this scene was included in the show, and that is to push the man-hating agenda of the writer.
Now we'll build a projection machine.
It is impossible not to notice the writer's intended dichotomy being presented here between these two groups, where the first reaction of the women is to help Jen, and the first reaction of the men is to harass her. Essentially, women are good and men are bad, in the dumbest, most blunt way possible. This, of course, does not actually represent reality, but rather the bigoted, hateful mindset of the writers themselves. Something I am sure that they are too stupid to even realize. The following scene has Jen waking up in a bed that looks like it's some sort of vacation beach home, and once again, I want to point out that this could have easily happened immediately after her first Shrek incident without the need for the idiotic sports bar scene. She wanders downstairs to find Bruce back in his Smart Hulk form, and a little bit of a side note here, it's really annoying that we never got any proper character development for Bruce and the Hulk. Instead, we just got 2 minutes worth of exposition during the Endgame movie, and as one of the most important characters throughout the entire franchise, I would think that Hulk deserves better than that. Unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen, because we're about to see Hulk get treated like secondhand trash for the rest of the episode.
You make me sad.
Bruce explains what happened and that Jen has now changed. He says that her method of generating gamma even allowed him to fully repair his arm, to which she responds, "Oh, so that means I'm better than you." Because fucking of course. But don't worry, it gets worse. Bruce drops a huge folder on the table and explains that he documented all of his trouble as the Hulk, and it's going to take Jen about 15 years in order to fully integrate her personalities. But as we're going to find out very shortly, she doesn't need that many years in order to figure it out, because she's not a dumb man. Instead, she's a super smart woman who's strong and independent, and she's better than Bruce in every possible way.
You must think me a fool to make your lies so transparent.
Bruce locks Jen in a dangerous room that causes her to transform into Shrek, and then she breaks out. But then the both of them realize that Jen doesn't have an alternate Hulk personality. This, however, is not entirely consistent with canon. In the comics, Jennifer is able to retain nearly all of her intelligence when she turns into She-Hulk. However, there is still a noticeable difference in their personality. But the show creators decided to get rid of that entirely and instead just made it so that She-Hulk is better than the Hulk, because fucking of course. We're then treated to a lovely montage where Jen easily outperforms Bruce in every single activity, which causes Bruce to act like a very immature man baby, because fucking of course. But don't worry, it gets worse. The following morning, Bruce is talking to Jen about controlling her anger, and Jen's response is unbelievably dumb, extraordinarily naive, overwhelmingly arrogant, and delusional beyond comprehension. And of course, all of this is just projection by the man-hating writers. Jen proclaims that she is infinitely better at controlling anger and stress than he is, because her life is far more dangerous than his. And then she makes the claim that she is in constant fear of her life by just walking down the street. where she'll get catcalled by random men. Oh no! At this point, she begins to change into Shrek, and it would seem that her arrogance was unjustified and that Bruce was right. But instead, the writers double down on their stupidity, where Jen is able to immediately return to her normal form with no effort, and even brags about it to Bruce, who seems dumbfounded at what's happening.
I hate this! It is revolting!
This scene is breathtakingly awful for numerous reasons. Let's start by addressing some of the things that Jen said, because all of it is nothing more than delusional fiction created by a bunch of deranged feminist writers. The idea that women are in constant danger by simply walking down the street or getting into an elevator with someone they don't know is absurd. It is irrational scaremongering not backed up by reality or any statistical data of any kind. The truth? Men comprise 83% of victims, and women are only 17%. Secondly, Jen and the writers are pushing the nonsensical idea that women are constantly being catcalled, which is objectively, verifiably false. Now, I don't dispute that some random drunk guy might do it every once in a blue moon, but the reality is that catcalling is extraordinarily rare, and pretending that it's a constant thing for any woman merely walking down the street is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and you're ugly.
But despite all of the blatant lies that Jen is saying, what makes this entire situation all the more appalling is that Jen knows about all the things that have happened to Bruce. And in case some of you may not be aware, here's a quick recap of the highlights. Throughout his entire childhood, Bruce was abused by his father. Bruce also witnessed his mother being killed by his father. Bruce was experimented on and eventually turned into a monster that everybody hated. Bruce lost control of his own body to another personality. Bruce was hunted throughout the entire world by various governments, forcing himself into seclusion. Bruce's situation got so desperate that he tried to take himself out numerous times, and that's only the half of it, because there's also the guilt that he had for being unable to prevent Thanos from using the Infinity Stones, and then losing the woman he loved because she had to sacrifice in order to get one of the stones to undo the mistake that he made by not being able to stop Thanos. And that doesn't even mention all of the other times that Bruce was put into life-threatening situations.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met.
And that's why Jen is a piece of shit, because she knows about everything that Bruce has gone through, and yet she is still pretending as if a drunk guy yelling something is the equivalent of everything that Bruce went through. The irony here is that during her little speech, she claims that Bruce was projecting his problems onto her, when in reality, it was the writers who were projecting their own sexist, man-hating, delusional fantasies into this show and on those characters. And since Jen has decided to behave in such a disgustingly abhorrent manner, allow me a small retort. On the matter of catcalling, ahem, honey, I hate to be the bearer of some bad news, but apparently you don't own a mirror. Because if you did, you would realize that you are at best a 4 on a good day. Which means that ain't nobody gonna be catcalling your out of shape, pantsuit wearing, frumpy dumpy looking ass. Regardless, Jen decides that since she's so much better and smarter than Bruce, she can easily go back to her old life with no problems. However, Bruce knows that this is dumb and doesn't want her to leave. Jen gets into a Jeep and tries to drive away, hitting Bruce in the process, who, I should point out, is still in his Hulk form. Despite the fact that the Jeep is moving at most 10 miles an hour, Bruce still gets thrown about 50 feet away, where he smashes through a bunch of boulders.
I have questions.
This is utterly ridiculous. First of all, the Jeep would not be able to... throw the Hulk like that. I mean, look at what Hulk was able to do during the Avengers movie. If he can stop that thing, then a Jeep moving at 10 miles an hour is not going to launch him 50 feet across the yard. Also, keep in mind that the Hulk probably weighs more than that vehicle does, and it's simply not going to have enough force.
The Jedi do not seek aggression, but we stand against it. The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path define the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Now, try again. Keep your eye on the ball. Good. Continue. Faster now. Complete the test.
Stands in the way. Is the way.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this part. The distinctive striations. It can only be a rosette tree from Kashyyyk. It's time to call on our old friend. If this ever had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
Up. Huh?
Tomb Guardian. Oh man, that was good.
Can I get some help? Better.
Force push. It was so blurry the last time I came here. not possible to go up. Okay, I think that thing requires a force pull. And this game is so realistic. The only thing reminding me that it's a video game is the characters working. Yay. Why? No. This is not a puzzle.
This was deliberately destroyed. I can still feel the hate of the act.
Hate of the act. Oh. Guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Right, we're gonna need more than the wind to move that sphere.
BD1, stim! I did it. Right, we're gonna need more than the wind to move that sphere. Think there's more spheres around here? Me too. Let's keep checking. Give me a stim.
Really spooky and creepy.
Yeah, time to look for more spheres.
I'm supposed to be guiding it, not the other way around.
There's gotta be another spear somewhere.
that place is not getting no problem.
Didn't we see one of these spheres on the way in? We did swing on it, didn't we? Wonder if there's a way to get it down. Think there's more spheres around here? Me too. Let's keep checking. Yeah, time to look for more spheres. Just making sure you're still there.
The edge has been through metal.
What did you find?
The Zephyr went to Kashyyyk. Cordova mentioned someone named Tarful.
A Wookiee chieftain. They were old friends.
Think he's still around?
There's only one way to find out. We have to go to Kashyyyk.
Kind of confusing. Are we going up and up or down?
Did we just open the way for the Empire?
Get over here, intruder! We'll catch you, eventually. Stop! Intruder!
The wind thing is kind of tricky.
Some help here, BD1?
What? Why? I didn't do anything. Why did you slip? I wonder.
The enemy is above us. Hey. Come on, Jedi. Fight us. Blast him. Okay.
Wait, I can meditate in the middle of the battle? That's not very smart.
What is this? Continue excavating. I want rare artifacts, not useless trinkets.
What? How? Continuous vibration on the controller is making me not feel happy. What? How?
Toss it here. Appreciate it.
Relax. Don't lose your calm. Jump.
Some help here, BD1?
Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Why? What? There must be some glitch. There is no possible way. Last second jump. Definitely a glitch. No. Yep, guys, that's it. I'm calling it a day. Must be some glitch. Is it a mechanism? Like, why am I coming back? It's not even down. It's plain. And the momentum should carry me forward. Anyway, that's it for me today. Peace out.